Hi Capricorn, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your September 2019 love reading. This reading is going to be for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. And if you are interested in a personal reading, all my information will be in the description box below. Okay, so Capricorn, just to say to you, the reason why I have this sign at the back of your reading is just to clarify about who I am. For my new subscribers, I'm Empath Butterflies Tarot, and for my existing subscribers, just to clarify again to you all about who I am. All right, now let's get cracking on with your reading. Let's see what may have occurred in your past. And we have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful card. Let's start off with the Nine of Cups. Saying Capricorn's past. I feel like looking at this card, you were on top of the world, you were on cloud nine. May have been to do with a connection with a Cancer individual, or you could have Cancer in your chart. And I feel like you was in a connection with somebody. It may have been a connection whereby it was new, because I get the sense of a lot of butterflies. I get the sense of, you know, feeling as though you've met the one, you've met your ideal match. You know, this person ticked all the boxes. You know, this person was funny, this person was charismatic, this person was beautiful, this person was handsome, you know, this person was stable, you and this person got along. So you and this person were in some sort of, you know, you were in your own bubble. It was almost like a dream come true being within this connection with this individual. We also have Ace of Rods. So you could have been in a situation with an individual that was a fire sign. Could have been a Cancer, Leo, cusp. For some of you, it could have been a Leo, looking at the Ace of Rods. But I definitely feel there was a new connection that may have occurred during Cancer season or Leo season. But I feel like this was a brand new situation that you were in. And I'm almost getting a feeling of the honeymoon phase is what I'm getting here. And you were very passionate about this person. And this person was very passionate about you also. You may have spent a lot of time, you know, indoors with each other, being passionate is what I'm getting. And I feel like yourself and this person were able to connect on a, you know, you're able to connect in terms of what sort of projects you want to do together. You know, you all both came up with these different ideas, very creative ideas, being very creative with each other. May also mean that you both traveled with each other as well. You know, you had similar interests is what I'm getting here. And then we have the Magician card. Could have been dealing with a Gemini individual, Sun, Moon or Rising. I feel like this was definitely a new opportunity, a new relationship, maybe one that you manifested in. For some of you, maybe a family, a relative introduced you to this person. But this is maybe for some of you, this was someone that you always wanted to be with. Hence why we have the Nine of Cups. Maybe this was someone that you was admiring from afar, you know. For some of you, it could have been a friendship that turned into a relationship. But this was something that you manifested in, and I feel like this is something that the other person manifested in also. And I did mention before that this person was very charismatic and very charming. This could be your energy as well. But with the Magician here, the Magician is very charismatic and very charming. You know, this person could be very popular as well. Could have a lot of love interest. Or you may have a lot of love interest as well. And maybe you were the person that bagged this person. Hence why this man on the card has got this big smile on his face. Because it's almost like I've got my wish fulfillment. I've got this person that every other person wants or wanted, and this person may have felt the same way about you, that they've managed to manifest you in despite the fact that other people want you. You know, this person saw you as a good catch, and you saw this person as a good catch as well, ticking all the boxes. Let's take a look at what's happening for you in the now, Capricorn. So we have the Four of Cups. You know, and it's quite a contrast, you know, because from going from the 9 of Cups to the 4 of Cups, from feeling emotionally fulfilled, from feeling, you know, as though your wishes have come true with this individual. This is stating to me with the 4 of Cups, Capricorn, that for some reason you're no longer in this energy of feeling that way. You know, you're no longer in the energies of feeling as though you're happy within this connection. Maybe you don't want to offer anything to this person, or maybe you are turning this person's advances down, is what I'm getting. Could be a water sign individual, but you, to me, you're in the energies of not accepting any offers, not being happy with what is being presented to you. Maybe you're 4 years in this relationship or 4 months in this relationship, and for some reason there's been a shift, is what I'm getting. You're not seeing, you know, the benefits of this connection in the now. Whatever this person is presenting to you is not good enough, is what I'm seeing here. We also have 10 of Rods, so some of you could be dealing with a Leo as well. And I feel like, you know, I could be speaking to 3 or 2 different groups of you. I feel, or just one. I feel like this connection has now caused you some sort of burden. And with the 4 of Cups and with the 10 of Rods, it's like you're seeming uninterested in this connection. Seeing the situation that was once exciting, that was once passionate, you know, you're seeing it as a burden. You're seeing it as something that causes great stress and strain. There's an element of, you know, heaviness around this connection now with the 10 of Rods, but I'm focusing more on the 4 of Cups. There's an element of this connection being very depressing for you. You may view this connection as very bleak, you know, from something that was so exciting and, you know, energetic and passionate and lively, to something that is very bleak and, you know, dark and heavy, and for some of you depressing. Like, you just feel the connection is not what you may have thought it would have become, or, you know, it's just not what it once was, and you're feeling that it's a burden. Some of you are feeling to yourself, how long can I continue this way? Or is this situation always going to be the way it is now? Am I always going to feel this way? Some of you may not, you know, for some of you, you may not feel as though it's your partner, but for the majority of you, I do feel like you are feeling that, you know, maybe you've come to the end of the road with your partner. How long can I continue with feeling this way? Or there could be something else that's bothering you, which is not making you want to focus on the connection. And feeling as though you have to focus on the connection could be causing you a burden. With the High Priestess, this is indicating that you may be keeping some sort of secrets from your partner, that is causing you a burden. And I did mention before that maybe it's not the relationship itself that is causing you a burden. Maybe you have something that you're hiding, and it's not making you feel good, and it's allowing you not to focus on the relationship or even want to put work into the relationship with the High Priestess. You could be dealing with a Pisces as well. I feel like some of you feel as though you can't talk to your partner. You know, some of you may feel like, yeah, we have the same ideas, you know, we're very good physically together, but in terms of the spiritual connection of our relationship, I wish we had, you know, I wish my person, or I wish my partner knew how to connect with me spiritually. I wish they understood me, is what I'm getting for some of you. For others of you, you're not happy within this connection, and you may not know why, but you're not expressing that to your partner. You're keeping it to yourself, which is causing you a burden, is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we have. We have the Devil card here. So some of you could be keeping things to yourself about having some sort of some sort of addiction, is what I'm getting. Maybe some sort of, some of you could be sex addiction. For others of you, it just could be I'm getting a sense of some of you, this is your card, the Devil card, right? I'm getting a sense that some of you may feel as though the connection is now toxic and you are unable to express this to your partner, and it's causing you great burden and stress and anxiety for some of you, but more of a burden. And some of you could be feeling, you know, looking at the situation in a bleak way as opposed to an excited way, as I stated before. But at the same time, you may feel as though you can't escape this connection. Some of you may be married to this person, but some of you may feel like, I'm not happy with this person, but I don't know how to tell them. But at the same time, I feel trapped. And the reason why I feel trapped is because I'm unable to express anything to them. You know, I'm unable to express that I am not happy, but I feel like there's nothing I can do about it. Could be a situation to do with a Leo individual or a Capricorn individual or water sign. You know, with the Six of Rods as well, there could be some sort of victory that you could be hoping for the outcome of this connection. And I feel like with the Six of Rods, some of you are choosing to focus. Some of you could be obsessed with work as well. Some of you are choosing to focus. This is what I'm getting to. Some of you, like I mentioned before, may have been connected with this person through friends, through a family member. And you may not want to reveal to your friends or your family members that this connection is breaking down, right? So you got to keep up a facade is what I'm getting here with the Six of Rods. And you may feel as though I'm tied to this person, I can't leave this person. For some of you, you and this person could be some sort of power couple, you know, very well known. Remember we had the Magician card, very charismatic. A lot of people like both of you. You know, you work, you just work. You know, for other people, you're what do they say? What's that saying that they say? Relationship goals is what I'm getting. So on one hand, you may be feeling as though you're not happy, but on the other hand, you're putting up a facade of, you know what, we're good. Like, I've got to play the role. Some of you are focusing on work. Some of you are obsessing over work or throwing yourself into work so you don't have to think about the connection. Some of you are also feeling that this situation is going to turn itself around, you know, is what I'm getting. And then we have Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like, you know, some of you want to invest still in this relationship, although there's an element of sadness still present. And some of you are still investing in the now as you listen to, as you are listening to this. But there's still an element of feeling sadness, not quite knowing how to get things back to the way they used to be. For others of you, I feel like for my singles, I feel like you want to put yourself out there. You want to invest in something or in someone. But there's an element of sadness around that. Could be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is what I'm getting. And for my singles as well, I feel like some of you want to meet someone that you can settle down with, that you can commit to, but you may feel as though you haven't got the energy to do it. Because maybe you're not with this person that I spoke about from the past. And maybe you're just comparing, you know, new potentials with this old person that ticked all the boxes. And it's almost like some of you are giving up. That's for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you may feel tired to invest any more in this connection with this individual. And then we have the Hierophant. So some of you could actually be married to this person or could be in a connection that's like a marriage. And others of you are seeking some sort of counsel. Maybe some of you could be speaking to a father figure about this situation. Or even speaking to the person that set you up with this individual. Or even praying to God if you believe in God. Trying to find some sort of answers as to how to get this situation right. And for some of you, not the situation right to feel right. Some of you may have outgrown this person and you feel bad about it, but you don't know what to do. Two of Swords, you know, at some sort of crossroads. Do I make this work or do I leave, is what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. And for your person, we have the Queen of Rods. You could be dealing with a fire sign. This person is feeling very passionate and very hopeful about the connection. They may fear that there could be, they fear that there may be some sort of competition. And some of you may want to leave this connection and may want to become single, or may want to invest in other people or just work. This person, your person, may feel as though your person's going through a lot of conflict right now. And with the Queen of Rods, they're presenting themselves, to people, to family, to friends, to the public, as though everything is all right. I'm in control. We've got this. I've got this. But internally, there's an element of conflict and an anxiety, fearing that they're going to lose you, fearing that there's a lot of competition. Other people may want you. For some of you, you may be deciding between them and someone else, and they sense that, is what I'm getting. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are really looking good for your person. Could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or a Aries. With the Wheel of Fortune next to the Five of Rods, this indicates that although they may be feeling some sort of anguish and anxiety, things are turning around for the better for this person. They're focusing on their studies, they're focusing on their work, is what I'm getting. More money could be coming towards them as well. And they're focusing on the positive attributes of the connection, which is helping them not to feel that internal anxiety. They're feeling hopeful about this connection. They're willing to make the situation work, and they feel like the situation will work. Let's see what will help the connection. So we have 10 of Cups. So what will help the connection is, I feel, maybe speaking to family members about how you feel. And you could be married to this person, or could be in a long-term connection with this person. Maybe you could have been with this person for 10 years. I'm getting that some of you are going through your Saturn return, so there could be a shift. And you're having a Saturn transit on your Sun as well, even if you're not going through your Saturn return. Saturn return is, a return that comes every 27 years. And your first Saturn return is a time where it makes you really grow up, in my point of view. You go through that spiritual awakening, as they say in my book. And some people get into long-term commitments. Some people suddenly leave commitments. It's a time of shedding the old and embracing the new, going on a new spiritual quest, going on a new spiritual journey, go through great transformative growth. And some of you could be experiencing that now, hence why you can't quite put your finger on why you feel this way about the connection. Others of you, obviously you're Capricorn, you could be Sun or Rising. The Saturn is on your Sun sign or your Venus sign. Venus is how you love, right? And Saturn is all about restrictions and rules and regulations. And Saturn has gone retrograde in the now. It's going direct soon. And when it goes retrograde, it's about revisiting things that we didn't quite put right before. And maybe you're revisiting this connection that you had with this person, and you're rethinking, is this who I want to be with? Am I happy? No, I'm not. How can I get myself out of this? Because I'm thinking about the Devil card now. So Saturn is sitting on your Sun sign, and you could be feeling as though you feel restricted to express yourself to your partner. The Sun is all about expression, and Saturn is all about restriction. So you feel restricted, for some of you, in that area in terms of your love. Four of Cups, not offering any love. I want to accept your love, but I don't know how to. Saturn on your Venus, so it's all interlinked. So I feel like some of you need to confide into family members, and maybe confide to your partner about these feelings. For some of you, this is also saying to think about what you could potentially lose if you are to give into fear. We have the Fear card here, the Moon. Some of you could be having dreams, finding signs within your dreams, but I feel more so fear of the unknown. What's going to happen to me if I stay in this connection? You know, and this card also speaks of maybe something happening around the full moon. Some of you could decide, you know, what will help you. The full moon is on September the 14th. The full moon is all about, full moons in general, Capricorn, is all about releasing what no longer serves us, right? So maybe the full moon, this card could indicate that during the full moon on the 14th, this could be a time of you revealing and releasing your innermost thoughts and not letting them haunt you. We have the Ace of Cups. So remembering the love that you once had with your person is what I'm getting here with the Ace of Cups. As well as some of you may want to, you know, for my singles especially, some of you are scared to invest. And this goes back to the whole Saturn thing I was talking about. And this is saying what will help you is to express your love. Although uncomfortable, although you may have fear about it, remember why you want to express your love, because some of you want this 10 of Cups life, this beautiful life, you know, but by keeping that love to yourself, it's going to block your path. For others of you, it's maybe recreating the love that you had with your person from how it used to be in the beginning. We also have Queen of Swords. So this is speaking your truth. Speaking your truth, being direct about how you feel. What will help you, Five of Pentacles. You know, not feeling left out in the cold. Not feeling, you know, not allowing the energies of Saturn. And, you know, Saturn could be good in some respects in terms of work and so forth, but not allowing the energies of Saturn to inhibit your love and expression of love, not leaving others out in the cold, not leaving yourself out in the cold. For my singles that feel like it's time to express love, seeking a sense of justice, you know, speaking your truth with the Justice card, could be dealing with a Libra. That may make you feel emotionally balanced. Ace of Pentacles. Go through a new phase within your existing connection. Some of you may decide, I can't do this anymore, I need to end it, but you still need to speak your truth. Queen of Swords, yeah? And working on a partnership for some of you. And for others of you, expressing your love, you know, putting yourself out there, trusting it, not being in fear, and working on, you know, working on yourself as well. To help yourself to get to that level, to know that you're deserving, because with the Five of Pentacles, some of you may feel like you're not deserving of that love. For others of you, maybe speaking your truth and going on a new path, having a new beginning elsewhere is what I'm seeing here. So let's take a look at what will hinder you. Five of Swords. So being in this energy will hinder yourself and your person. This could be vice versa. This could be your person I'm speaking about. You could be listening and saying, Empath B, that's my person, they're acting like this. You know, so this energy is vice versa. So not being in the energies of Five of Swords, you don't know this is not my favorite card, right? My least favorite card. Not being in that energy, not being sneaky, not being manipulative, you know, not beating around the bush, not going up the motorway and going around the park, speaking your truth, yeah? We have the Knight of Cups. You know, glossing over your words with, you know, and for my singles, being that player-like energy, this will hinder you. Because someone could be coming in wanting to meet the one, and they may feel as though you're the one. But if you're in that energies of being like nonchalant, you know, like a player, you know, wishy-washy, that's going to hinder you, because you may miss your chance. For some of you, ending something without speaking your truth, leaving something behind, sneaking away from something is what I'm getting. And Seven of Cups, what will hinder you is to, you know, some of you, I feel, with the Seven of Cups, being confused, feeling as though, you know, this is too overwhelming for me, I'm going to run away, I'm going to sneak away. Some of you could be in a connection that's only for like 4 months or 4 weeks, and you may decide, I'm going to end it. I'm going to sneak. I'm going to jump into a new relationship because I've got options. That's going to hinder you, because it may backfire. And for others of you, you know, being in the energies of the Five of Swords and missing an opportunity of someone that wants to come in, but you may be in the wishy-washy sort of energy because you may be feeling that I've got options. I've got other options, although you may be entertaining this person may hinder you. Ending the connection too soon as well for some of you. Okay. Or that could be for your person. Let's see the outcome for September. So we've got Knight of Pentacles. So you need to take your time with this, Capricorn. You need to really deliberate on how you want to address the situation, not rush into a situation and just end it abruptly, or, you know, not pretend that you're happy when you're not. You really need to think about this. So this is saying that for September 2019, I feel like there's going to be, you know, some sort of slow progress. This is your energy. Taking your time, which is good. But going on a new opportunity, you know, being optimistic, maybe going back to, because remember the Fool is 0. So this could mean going back to how things used to be in the relationship, taking things slow, getting to know each other again. For others of you, getting into a new relationship, not being fearful. I feel also Aquarius could be of importance to you as well, is what I'm getting. Someone may want to make you an offer, but they may take their time with this offer. Doesn't mean that they don't like you. Remember with the 7 of Cups. We have 8 of Swords. To me, this is moving on from feeling trapped. Again, that some of you may want someone to make a commitment. And if that's the case, they may be coming towards you with this commitment after a feeling of being trapped. Because you may, like I said, you could be listening and thinking, this is not my story, this is my person's story. And the reason why they may be taking a long time to connect with you or be, you know, not being open to any offers, because there's a sense of being trapped. There's an entrapment there with this person. But I do feel like they'll be coming towards you with a new offer. They may want things to go back to how it used to be. We have 8 of Cups. So there's going to be some sort of purging and releasing, I feel, during the Pisces full moon. Some of you may leave a connection, and some of you, you know, a person, a water sign individual may want to leave the connection as well. And we also have Queen of Cups. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is going to be of importance to you. For some of you, this person does have great love for you, but they can't get out the fact that they feel trapped and in fear, or they can't get over the fact that you are not accepting their offer. So they're deciding to hold their cup to themselves, to give that cup of love to themselves, because they feel like everything I do, it's just not happening. There's an element of 9 being in the 9 of Rods. So there's still going to be an energy of being quite defensive. Or if it's the other person, they're still going to be in the energies of being defensive. And then we have Page of Swords. So being defensive, this is stating if you don't speak your truth, or if this person doesn't speak their truth, they're going to be in the energies of the Page of Swords, choosing to keep an eye on you and spy on you, but not say anything, because they're going to have their walls up, or you're going to have your walls up. And if they have their walls up, it's because they may sense and feel that you no longer want them anymore. And I'm not getting a sense that they're willing to fight for this, because they're going to be trying to keep their balance and maintain their balance with the Temperance card. But with the Temperance card and with the 6 of Swords, there's going to be healing within this situation, I feel. You know, 6 of Swords is all about healing. Could be dealing with a Sag or a Libra. But I feel like there's going to be a sense of healing. Yourself and your person need to heal, because maybe your behavior has made your person feel as though you don't want them, you don't care about them. Or maybe your person's behavior has made you feel that they don't want you or care about you. And there's going to be an energy of, you know, keeping stum, not wanting to reveal much. You know, there could be a separation here with the 8 of Cups. Maybe your person may walk away, and maybe you may walk away, especially around the full moon. But there's still going to be an energy of spying on each other. This person may be spying on you, because we did have the Devil card, or you could be spying on them. And, you know, there's going to be an energy of you both coming together and healing together. But some of you may just leave this connection because there's only one man here. you know, in the Rider-Waite, there's 3 people in the boat, but this deck is only 1 person. So someone could be moving away to find their balance, to start again. But knowing that there needs to be healing here and a release is what I'm getting. So that was your reading, Capricorn. I wasn't expecting that, but I wish you guys well this month. If you have any truth to speak to your partner, then please speak your truth. And if your partner has any truth to speak to you, then hear them out. And again, speak your truth also. So I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you mid-month. Take care. Peace out.